Testing, testing.
There we go.
All right, now people can hear us.
Now we can.
All right.
Start the stream
all
proper.
the technical difficulties are out of the way. We can start the stream proper. I don't know if you can cut, like after on YouTube, can you like cut out the beginning?
I'm sure you can, but probably won't.
I probably don't. Because why? So yeah, where are we at? Tell me about the game that we made.
This is Watch Out for Goblins, and we started working on the character controller a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's been about 3 months. About 3 months. 2.5 months.
2.5.
2.5 months. We'll call it 3. We can round up to 3 months. And
it's
a lot different than it previously was.
It became so fun to be a goblin that we kind of had to reinvestigate what kind of game we were making.
Yeah. So what I think we have now, and what I think it's fair to say is, like, for the first time since we started working on this, like 2 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years.
2 years, roughly. For the first time, like, we've known for a long time that the game can be funny, but I think for the first time the game's actually also fun.
Yeah.
Like, I like a lot of the juice. Like, running full tilt is fun. It feels really good.
The effects are a little...
The effects they're a little intense on split screen, but you know, we can work. They look good on not split screen because they don't scale. They don't seem to scale with screen size. That's something we could fix.
Totally.
But we kind of started. We wanted to make a turn-based strategy game that we played like hot seat multiplayer, and that really kind of brought in a lot of the physics. You know, what's wrong?
To get the chat back in case
there is somebody there. I think we're gonna have a lonely stream today. That's fine.
That's okay. I just wanted in case.
Really, I just wanted an excuse to hang out and play goblins.
Yeah.
What you doing?
That's how we're gonna do this.
Why don't you just grab this? Here, watch. Let me show you a trick. Grab this and you smash it in the corner of the screen, and then you choose the other one you want, and then you do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. What were we talking about? Watch out for goblins. Yeah. So like. Everything we've been doing for the last month and a half was, like, I'd say about a month. The first month of that was just break it apart and start playing.
Yeah.
Right? Break it apart and start playing and start trying to figure out, like, what parts of our old character controller worked really well, which parts didn't. How do we make it easy to add more animations? Because a big part, I think, of what makes our game work, like that makes it a little bit different than other active ragdoll games, is that we aren't trying to do procedural animation. We're doing all of our animations by motion capture. So the more animations we put in and the more different variables we put into the animator that let us control those animations, just the more fluid our movement's going to look overall. So there was a lot of growing pains, like figuring out exactly how best to do that, and figuring out exactly how best to kind of set all the moving parts we got up.
And there's like a line to walk between making it fun as a simulation and fun as a character.
Fun as a character, yeah. There's definitely a lot more like unnatural forces being added to these goblins, and there's a lot more.
There's more gamey stuff happening, but I think that is necessary.
Yeah, because like when we did our last big alpha build, we put that out there. One of the things that like playtesters that I talk to, they'd be like, "Hey, this could be fun," you know? Like, I think it's really funny. I like the active ragdolls. And then I'd ask them about like the battle mode, and they'd be like, what are you even talking about, man? Like, I don't know. Like that.
Sandbox.
I played Sandbox, and I didn't really care about the battle mode. And as we've been playing it just over the last few months, well, first of all, like some things that battle mode was relying on had to be like completely removed. But also it wasn't the most fun. Like playing the game slow, the game doesn't want to be slow.
No.
It absolutely doesn't want to be slow. It doesn't benefit from being slow. It doesn't make it more fun or funny. So
we were, I think, a little bullheaded on the idea.
Yeah, well, you know, that was the original concept, and you know, we pushed towards it for a while, and I'm glad we tried the things we tried to make it work. And I'm not saying it's gone forever, but what we do have now, really, is just a very fun 3D character control, third-person character control. It's a lot of fun to goblin about. And that is something you can build a game around. Like,
yeah.
And there's a lot of reasons that trimming back some of that other stuff will help us move towards an actual like game. Because right now it's a toy, right? We don't have a game. We have a toy, and that's fine because most of the best games I know started as like have a really good toy at the core of them.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
You gotta start with that.
Yeah, I think all the time we've spent building a goblin toy is going to help us build a really good goblin game. And
I mean, when you think about like soccer, that's a couple days of work to put that in.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think
We'll have to show off again because we didn't have any sound when
That's
we did
true.
that. Do you wanna show this off? Here, I got one of these things ready.
oh yeah.
Give me a pull. So, part of the way we've designed all these systems, I'm having trouble standing on it because it's wobbling around. But part of the way, like, we keep discovering things when we've been playing around just together. We keep discovering like new features that we didn't really program in, but they just kind of work. Like, because we've got code to handle moving platforms, Joel can grab this thing and he can drag me around, and I don't have to press anything to stay in the middle of this thing. You know.
I gotta get a better hold on it. Let me try it.
Okay, I'll get back up.
Let me try it.
Oh, there's cactuses. Oh no. Oh no.
Get
Oh
on,
no.
get
Okay.
going.
Okay, you go. I'll get on. Oh no. Oh no.
This is hurting my arm.
Shit. Shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You
Okay. Well,
you
I'm
pull
not.
me.
Okay, I'll pull you because I can't even get on you. But so I guess what I'm trying to say, and what I'm trying to do, and what I'm trying to show off here, is that the physics systems are kind of all in place, and we have ways to like add different. We have ways to build stuff quickly. Like
You just add a physics object.
you just add a physics object, you slap one of our own custom scripts on it, and then you have a bunch of settings to tweak if you want, but you don't really have to. And everything kind of works through the Unity's kind of built-in physics engine and physics system. So we're ready
to just start adding content.
to start pumping in content. And I think that's a big part of what we're going to do in the next few months. If we want to take some of these levels and add some games we can play to them, and just have a good,
I think
good
we start
sandboxy time.
a really good party game.
Really good party game. Which one is that? Soccer?
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole thing is just
A good party
really,
game?
really fun to play with other people.
Yeah, that's where it does work best. Partly because there's no CPU goblins. There's nobody who's really going to challenge you. Here's the thing. So
You
like,
say that.
what?
Sometimes the basic NPCs we have now
Yeah,
do potty me.
yeah. So one of the things we did get in over the last couple months is we got a nav mesh in every map, and I've got a script that basically calculates their input from the nav mesh. So if I throw this NPC dude down this hill here, he's gonna get up and he's gonna go back to his tower, and he's just using the same character controller. And there's an algorithm basically calculating his input state every frame to kind of get it onto the nav mesh. So they can work the exact same way, and I'm actually really impressed by how well he manages the path. Like he made it back up here, and he didn't even need help. You know, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna knock him out here so that I can. There you go. So I can really
I'm coming to avenge.
No. Okay, yeah, good. Alright, we got him down here. He's gonna go right back. We're gonna follow him. He's gonna go right back. He's gonna go right back home. So, kind of ready for that. I do want to work on some more NPC behavior, because now that we can calculate, go here on the nav mesh, go there on the nav mesh. I think we can, I don't think they need to be all that complicated in order to be.
They could literally just be running
interesting.
around.
They could just be running around randomly. But I'd like them to play sacker, you know? Like, I'd like them to try to get in the way of the sack ball and do some blocking. Stuff like that.
Well, and I think that's the other big reason we're moving away from the turn-based system, is that it's just so much more work to develop.
It is a lot more work to develop. So one of the things I think we'll miss most is the cinematic camera shots, like the cutaway. Sim Machine didn't always work perfectly, but when it did work perfectly, it was giving us some really cool angles on some really neat things. And you weren't always just looking at the back of the goblin's head.
I will miss that.
But I think one of the ways to deal with that is that, you know, if you have multiple goblins moving around, you can look at them, you can watch them, and they could be funny when they run up to you and punch you. Like, they're really little shits.
Like, it's very fun to watch your goblin move around.
So maybe do you want to do a little walkthrough of all the new features? Like, a lot of people have seen them, and we've talked a little bit about what's out. The other thing that you might notice is out of this build is the items. They're gone. That's not because they don't work. They do still work the same way they did, but they do not fit the game anymore. Like, they're too slow. The fact that they take control, change the way you're controlled, and slow down your movement.
Sort of one of the design philosophies I'm thinking about going forward is just like effortless. No friction.
No friction. So they were friction, right?
Yeah.
And I still like them. I like the club. I'd really like to get the explosives back in. The explosives, I think we can have a lot of fun with.
We have many more ideas for items.
We have a lot more ideas. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas for items, and we kind of always have. So the systems that run those items they still work, but the items we have now, I like the idea of this build being just how much fun can you have with the raw goblin, right?
Check out this character controller.
Check out this character controller. I think it's impressive. Like, biased, obviously, but like I said, I think for the first time we have a game that's
and a game that's,
it's not just funny, it's fun.
I think has a very high skill ceiling.
I think you can get good at it.
Yeah, I think you could get much better than I am at it.
So, what features we got in here?
Well,
we talked about what's out.
Dropkick, massively important. I think that's kind of essential.
So, do you remember where the idea for that came in, or do you just kind of always wanted it?
I think I was just jumping around, and when you jumped at a goblin, it didn't do much. And I thought it would be
better if it did something.
It would be better if I could dropkick it.
And
it just seemed natural that I should be able to do that. And then I think the bouncing also just seemed like a natural progression of that idea.
Yeah.
Like,
so
if you kick something, it should push you back.
It should push you back. And then by that result, like, if you kick the ground, it also should push you back. And now you can bounce, like pogo bounce. Which, like, it's our take on the double jump, I realize now. Like, that wasn't really what we thought. But it's a unique take on the double jump because
you gotta hit something.
You gotta hit something. So that's one new feature. That's a really big feature. I'd love to have a counter for a number of bounces in a row. I think maybe because it goes in the opposite direction of wherever your hips are pointing. So I think maybe you could get really good at this. Even though it's pretty hard to control exactly where you're going. Lots of the jump calculations have been changed. Lots of the momentum stuff's been changed. We got actions on both of the goblin hands, so you can punch with both hands.
Probably the most important thing is animations. You'll notice the goblin can move in all directions pretty quickly, and that he doesn't look like a guy.
And he doesn't run like a guy anymore. This is the first point, I think, since we started working on it, that all the animations are original by us. They're all done through motion capture. We both, I think, really like and are happy with our purchase of the Roku Smart Suit.
I don't think it would be possible without it.
Yeah, I don't think it would be possible without it. And the animation fidelity it gets, really good. Even
Really
when
good.
you're like hanging out in the front yard, dangling a Wi-Fi dongle out a window. It works. It works really well. With a
That's game dev.
laptop on an old card table. Yeah, that is game dev. It's part of game dev.
Ow.
What a discipline. What a discipline. Learned so much in the last 2 years.
For real.
I don't think so. Like this week's was really crunchy, right?
Yeah,
I think
we're pushing in features until
I think
Friday.
we were pushing in features till Friday. Like I was crushing bugs still this morning. Like it's amazing that it's as stable as it is right now. I think, honestly, if I was doing that crunch for anybody but myself, it would be intolerable.
Yeah, no.
I would have had a really bad week.
I think it's the intrinsic motivation of loving it and want to see the results.
Yeah, I think we're both committed that like from day one. I think we've both been like, yeah, this is a game that should exist. And anybody who really doubts that is wrong, and we're just not listening to them. But you know, they weren't all wrong, because I don't know if the game as we were envisioning it is a game that should exist.
Yeah.
It's been telling us what it wants to be.
I think we could have taken it the strategy route, and it would be a different game, and it could have been a good game. But it wouldn't have been this good.
It'd be a different game. It's a different game, for sure. Want to talk about the sprinting? Like, you gotta... I never watched Naruto. I don't know anything about it.
No, me neither.
But
that is how people run fast in video games.
Well, so the reason kind of we came to this animation particularly is we had one where the arms were kind of forward, in a forward position, like they were running like a, but it didn't look fast, you know.
No.
And
It looks weird.
and it's important that our arms aren't aren't moving too much during the animation, because we need them to be able to blend to a bunch of other positions.
And any sort of wobble in that animation, when you combine it with the physics,
It gets really out of hand. So to make them look like they're running stable, it kind of is just the animation that we needed. Ah, crud. No. I'm coming for you.
I'll never catch me.
It feels fast. It feels really fast. Oh! And I like how you can trip over
You know how Super Flight gives you points for coming close to things?
You want that while you're going fast? Near miss. Near miss. Do you remember Excite Truck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it gave you points for like getting near trees,
Yeah.
like cutting through the bush. That's an underrated game.
So does Descenders actually.
Yeah, Descenders gives you points for near miss. Descenders is.
There's some DNA in here.
Is Descenders underrated?
I think it's rated. People like Descenders.
I love
I'm
Descenders.
gonna punch you.
I like
No, I'm not.
you slow down visibly when you're charging a shove. Yeah, shoving. Shoving's new. We got shoving in here. You can hold down both hands. You can charge up a big two-handed shove, and it'll unpin a guy if you. Okay, I'll just stand still. You can shove it. Just like that. You can unpin a guy. It's pretty great. And that's just to give you something to do with the L and R buttons when you don't have any. It's also
Pretty essential tool for a goblin, I think. When we went back to play the last alpha, I was
trying to shove all the time, but you couldn't do it.
Essential goblin move.
Yeah, so the shove's new. And then since we had the shove with the two hands, when we charge, we hold down L and R, and we charge up a shove, and we hit the shove, and then it was like, what does one hand do? So we got this little punch, this little punch. And you can charge that up too, but it actually doesn't do anything right now. I think I want to charge it up into a big uppercut. We've kind of talked about that. More animations will just help our character controller get better. So one thing we've talked about is a landing animation. So when you land clean, you kind of stop for a second, and then you get a little momentum boost coming out of it. But if we had a directional landing animation that flowed right in, because all of the movement of the goblin is based on the root motion of the animations, it would blend a lot better, and it would feel really good. So that's one thing I want to add. We want to add the uppercut. And then maybe some pained animations.
I think that would add a lot too.
That's still pretty cool. Good idea. Like if you hit your head, you're like, no, my head! Oh, my head! You know, that kind of goblin stuff. What other features we got in here? There's more.
Let's
do
Sacker.
That's your favorite one, eh?
Yeah.
It gives us something to compete directly against.
It's the closest we have to gameplay.
It is the closest we have to gameplay. We got both health and stamina working. I think we talked a little bit before we turned our mic on about health and how we don't really like it, and we might just go with the stamina system. Goblins don't die. They just get like unconscious like this.
I think it fits better with
the overall tone we're going for, which is everyone's having a good time. Like this.
That's always been one of our design pillars.
That is one of our design pillars, and I think that's equally true. Death isn't a thing for our goblins,
and I don't think it really serves a mechanical function either.
Not if you got the stun, right?
And you could change the stun time for.
Yeah, and deathmatch isn't really what's fun.
To knockout.
To the knockout? Yeah, we could do something like that, but... There we go, I'm gonna score it. What? Get in there! No! 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 Yes!
That ball's gone.
That ball's gone, we'll have to go get it again. That's something I wish we had a chance to fix, but, you know, there's only so much time in a day. If you're holding the sack ball when it vanishes, we'll have to go find it.
It just landed over there.
Did it land? Did you see it come down? No, I got it. Get out of here, Ringus. Oh no, cactus. Oh, I got cactused. Oh dear. Ow.
It's going in. That's going in. That's a clean goal.
Alright, 1-1.
Clean.
What?
No, it's not in.
No. That's a save. That's a save. No. No.
You're struggling for this one. There it is.
So, why'd you decide to put a timer on it? Why doesn't it just go away?
Because we need moments like that.
Yeah. Fair enough. There you go. I'll score one right back on you. I'm gonna do it twice. Get out of here! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Do you feel grab is less useful now? We actually are. It's a lot more stable than it was.
Grab is useful because you can throw. And you have more control over it.
Oh no! I missed! I should have drop kicked like that.
Let's go.
No, consciousness. That's 2-2.
We both came out of
bug where sometimes it'll like it won't charge a shell properly. That hurt a lot.
Alright, it's time to get serious.
It's next score wins. So. Uh-oh. I'm out of control and I'm not near. That's it. You win. I don't care. I don't care, man.
Got your frustrations on these guys.
I'm gonna win the next game. I'm gonna start with a goal.
I don't think that seems fair to me.
Well, you know. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's a goal. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. It's a good goal.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. I think this mode has some big Rocket League energy for sure. Nice. Nice. I'm unconscious. Oh, you're unconscious too. See, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Man, I love it when it clobbers another goblin. Like it's in. You can't get that out. You can't get it out.
I could've.
No, you can't. It's done. What? We gotta talk about something. Can't just get totally focused.
For itself.
Totally focused on.
Speaks for itself.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'm really happy, Joel. I'm really happy we've been doing this together. Gotta say,
Yeah.
easily the coolest thing I've done in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Like easily.
I'm really proud of this.
I'm really proud of this too.
Well, that got you pretty good. Do you want to try adding some stuff?
Adding new features. Let's play the other two maps. It's just for a little while. I think there's some more stuff we could probably talk about on the other two maps. Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 ba da 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 do do da ba do do da ba do do ba da da. Oh, we got calculating heights. I thought I fixed that, but I don't really know what that is.
It's only on this map. It's really odd.
It is only on this map. And we did fix the... I don't know. Whatever. So, I guess we could talk about the natural consequences. Like, we have different goblin sizes.
Yeah.
And there are some consequences. The bigger the goblin is, the less agile they are. They get less jump. I think they're just worse overall.
They're just worse.
Bigger goblins. But they shouldn't be, I don't think. They're more massive, for sure. Like, the mass of the goblin scales, which is why they feel a little less agile and have less jump height and stuff. Maybe their shove force and stuff should get a bonus.
Yeah.
From their scale, right? That might be a nice way to do it.
Yeah, because then you got your fighter and you got your acrobat,
fighter. There's some goblin classes for you. I like that those things still knock you out real good, those spinners. These all seem to be working pretty well.
Yeah. And these are pretty much just physics objects. Which, like we were saying, the content.
The content, we're in a spot where we can add content pretty easily. Like new physics objects, new traps, new things to interact with.
Been setting up systems for months.
There's more systems to set up, obviously. Like there always will be, but I do feel like we've got a real good toolbox right now. I'd like to do a bunch more work on our hittables, like just on the obstacles and stuff. Because right now you can't really shove that spinner. It doesn't shove well.
You should be able to whip it around.
Yeah, you should be able to whip it around. Of course you should be able to whip it around. The reason it doesn't shove well is because it's only one rigid body, I think. Maybe it's 5 rigid bodies, because these things on the end are rigid bodies.
Yeah, it is 5.
And just for like larger obstacles like this, right now we're just adding force using the add force. But that doesn't really work because they are too big. The rigid body is so big. So we need to use add force at position. That's my decision. That's my thinking, which will make this shove a lot better. Right now, the best way to move it is to grab it and push it. It was started, I think. But it turned off again? Is it running? No, it's running. It's running right now. It's just slow. It's much slower than the ones in the
much less deadly.
Much less deadly. I like the fast ones. We'll check out the arena in a second here. Oh, jeez! Wow!
That's an air
wow!
assault.
Hey, buddy! Listen, not cool.
I have a lot of pent-up aggression.
No,
No.
it's coming around. Oh, you turned it off. That's not cool. It's not cool. It needs to be on. Yeah! Get away from me. Get away from me. Scumbag. Oh. Oh no. Oh, shoes on the other foot. Get out of here, you goof.
CC says, looks awesome, guys. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, CC. Cool. Yeah, hi. We're having a lot of fun. Thank you.
We're having so much fun we forgot to talk.
We did forget to talk about.
Oh, look at that! Almost.
We are forgetting to talk about the game, but if you have any questions, we're happy to field them and let you know. Oh no! I like the wall running. That kind of was a natural consequence of rotating the character controller to match the slope, and then realizing that would also change the force, the direction of the force that we're adding to the character controller, because it changes the direction of the animation. And everything's done by root motion animation. So once we started rotating the character controller to align with the ground,
it's like, yeah, you should wall run.
We realized that we could just keep rotating it, like right up to 90 degrees, and then you could do stuff like this. And we added some scripts to slow you down as you wall run, so if you get too slow, you fall. But the wall running is a blast. It's great.
Yeah.
The whole speed thing, especially because you can jump off the wall and it takes your rotated direction.
And double jump off the wall.
And double jump off the you could jump bounce off the wall. So really, I think we want to take a lot of inspiration from platformers now. You know, like we made a physics character, a physics-based character, and then we can do a lot with that. You know, great games are built around a great character. And if we have nothing else, I think we have a great character.
Yeah, we finally locked that down.
And we do have a lot else. You know, just a lot more experience, a lot of learning, a lot of figuring out like how to put a Unity project together in a way that is easy to expand.
Yeah, and also, you know, just how to make a game, how to listen to a game.
How to listen to a game. I think that's the thing that has taken me a long time, is like I was very married to the idea of it being a strategy game, right? Like, and it's not. It doesn't want to be a strategy game. It's been very clear for a long time about that. And I've been like, nah, man, it still could be a strategy game. It could happen. And that's not true.
Of course it could be. Doesn't mean it should be.
Yeah, doesn't mean it should be. So we've got 4-player split screen, hopefully. That's not as tested as I'd like, but 3-player split screen is well tested. So I assume 4-player works as well. I just didn't have an extra controller because they were all here.
I think tonight will be my first time testing it. So
yeah, you're having some people over?
Having
some friends over.
I can't believe I learned that.
And you know, I like 3D platformers a lot. Big fan of the genre. And
get some Banjo-Kazooie collectibles.
Yeah, I want mud globs. Like, if you just put mud globs in hard-to-reach places, like, people will start trying to get them even if they don't do anything. And that's fun, right?
They just gotta make a nice noise. That's all you need.
Like, a nice noise, we should go and find, like, a bob and put a plunger in it. Like, that's the kind of folly you need, right? Like a bunch of mud in a Tupperware container, and then go and plunge it. Yeah. That'd be fun. Yeah. I'm trying to run on this post, because that's why you put these posts down here, right?
Yeah.
Because they're fun to run on, but they're very hard. It's very hard to do. I've done it before.
You just gotta go fast. No.
No. If you gotta go fast, you gotta go dead straight. And they're hard to land. It's really hard to land on them. But yeah, you could put a bunch of mud blobs up there, and like just so like I think part of platformer design, and part of the reason all the platformers have collectibles is because it's just a very easy way to like incentivize somebody to go.
Yeah.
Like go over there. Why go over there? Because there's stuff you can grab.
Yeah.
And then you can point people at the fun parts of your map. I like the idea of keeping like the world feeling very sandboxy, you know? Like I don't really You're on it. You're doing it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. You're doing the thing.
That's cool.
I don't like this camera pull forward issue. I wish I could have fixed that, but like there's only
I did what I could for it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
There's only so much time between releases. And I'm just really happy with where we're at. It took a long time. I'm glad we took the extra time rather than releasing something that was like half finished.
Yeah.
Not that this is by finished by any means, but like
it is.
It's 3/4 finished. The character controller is 3/4 finished. There's some more stuff we want to add to it, but I don't think it's that much.
No. And I'm just really excited about where we can go in the next little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also looking forward to getting some feedback on this character controller, because a lot of this was born out of what we heard from our last build.
Absolutely,
was like, I want more control over my goblin. It was like the biggest thing we heard of is like, it feels bad when I fall down all the time and I can't really control myself. And we've got to strike a balance, because falling down all the time is
it's core.
Yeah, it's part of the main appeal. But a lot of effort was spent trying to get you back to your feet back into control as fast as we reasonably could.
And I think the stun system really works for like. Okay, you took it too far.
You took it too far. You bounced too hard.
You don't have your control anymore.
You don't have your control, but like it's short enough that it's like okay, fine. I'm fine with that.
It's short enough, and you have to really get messed up for it to happen.
Yeah. It recovers fast enough, but I think. Oh no!
Like that.
Dang it!
Oh no,
Ow.
This is a danger zone for
Ow.
me. You have to free me.
I have to free you?
I can push myself.
You can push yourself out of it. That's fine. Can you talk about the pushback force being a bug? Because, okay, so if you push in the air, you get pushed away from the direction you were going. That's a bug, but I think it's a feature. Like it's gonna stay in the game. It's not much. It doesn't give you much, but it gives you enough that like it can give you a little shove in the direction you want to go, right into the cactus pit, in my case. Check out the arena briefly, and then yeah.
Then we can make some stuff.
Then we can make some stuff, for sure. I'm controller now. Are we both controller now?
I guess so.
You know, it has some bugs. It's not bug-free.
It always will.
But, like... Is any game bug-free?
No.
So here we are in what is by far the worst map.
Yeah, the arena's crazy.
The arena's it's too small. Everything's too tight. There's too many things to bump into. You can't really like have the freedom to jump around and run around. If any of the maps gets a comprehensive overhaul, I think it's gonna be this one. I find I never want to play it. I think the Dirt Pit's still my favorite map.
Yeah.
It seems to support just like sprinting around the best, although the Corn's got some good spots for it too. So like, it's got there's this weird trench there. Ow.
You just gotta be good and good sprint around.
A race mode is something I'd really like. And I think I kind of need a checkpoint system to get the NPC goblins to do some running.
Ow.
Whoa! But yeah, I think I'm just really excited for. I'm gonna try my hand at some level design in the next little while. I want to make some big open maps that like really let you Sonic the Hedgehog around. Every time I'm running at full tilt, City Escape plays in my head on a loop, and that might say something about like my psychology. Adventure Battle 2 did a number on me, I guess.
We need a punching bag is what we need.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That just like swings around on a string.
Yeah.
The sack bowls are kind of punching bags. Maybe one that's a little less spicy.
A little bit less painful.
A little less spicy to punch. Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
What would you add if we added a feature like right now? In the last 40 minutes of our build, just to show how easy it is to add stuff and to show people that we're moving in the right direction here.
We should add the ability to make a flying platform move, because I think it would be really easy from a start point to an end point. Move between them.
Okay, we'll have to do it with one that doesn't have a spawner on it. So maybe we'll put a flying platform. Can we put a flying platform in the quarry? Maybe that goes from just above the spinner to up to the top of the map.
Oh yeah.
Or like just from somewhere low down to up high, like a lift.
Let's prototype it in the soccer field, because I think it's got open space.
Okay, yeah. I'd like a big lift, in the soccer field.
And then we can make a little platforming level.
Sweet. Next week, obviously. Because nothing else is going into this build. The build is out. Anybody who wants to play it, anybody who finds this video is like, hey, I'd love to play test this. I'd like to be a goblin. I'd like to see if it's actually as fun as it looks. I hope it looks fun, because I think it looks fun. It is fun. I don't know. Like that's just true.
No.
Let's do that then.
Alright.
Let's do that. That sounds like a good way to wind up our stream here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the next 2 days off. I'm not gonna touch the goblin. I'm not even gonna look at the goblins.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna dive right back in on Tuesday, and I guess we could figure out what our next steps are. But to me, it's just I want some cool levels in here. So here's our floating platform. We've previously built this, right? Like it's there.
So all we need to do is add a script that moves. Let me make sure I've got everything right here.
I have a platform mover script
That
for when I was testing moving platforms.
That moves this rigid body between 2 points. The base level flying platform.
Do I have? I think I made a platform mover script to test some stuff out. So let's see. Platform mover. Bonk. All right. So we need.
There you go.
We need some targets. You're the inspector. So we need a start target and an end target, and then we need to move speed.
Let's put them on the prefab.
And then we need to throw the rigid body on. Let's put them on the prefab. Yeah. I don't interact with Unity's hierarchy. I interact with script. I'm comfortable in Visual Studio. No, I'm actually pretty comfortable with Unity these days. Man, I know Unity is a big controversial platform, and I, have problems with for-profit tech companies that are publicly traded, but I can't.
Software is incredible.
It's a really good, powerful software that makes a lot of intuitive sense to me, and yeah, I don't know. That might be a controversial opinion these days, but I don't know. Maybe people are over it.
And 20? I don't know.
Sure. The problem is if you put your start and end anchor in this, they will move as it moves, and then you're going to get a weird feedback loop.
Oh.
Yeah. So they need to be not...
I gotcha.
Or you need to put like another level up at the top
Yeah,
of the flying platform.
I do need to do that. Can I do that? Prefab?
I don't think you could do it from within the prefab. I think if you have the top prefab level there, then you... yeah.
I'll just... Whoa.
Sekiro. Yeah. You just have to remove all the space, yeah. I hope it's actually this easy because
That'd be awesome.
I think it is. How I'm moving the thing is kind of jank, but you know, it works fine. It is using move rigid body, so it should respect the physics and everything. This is what I used to test the moving platforms to make sure that the goblins actually stick into them as they moved around. Hey, while we're here, can we just check this flying platform to see if just to see if it's got a physics material?
Yeah.
Because I don't think it does. I think they're yeah.
It's ground.
Oh, it's ground. It should be dirt, right?
Let's make it dirt for now.
Dirt is the best ground.
Dirt works great, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely one of the things that needs to happen between here and whatever we push out next is we just need to go through the project and clean up a lot of the old scripts and a lot of the old physics materials that like aren't getting used because that ground thing is screwed up.
So that should work.
That should work. That should be it. That's all we need to do to add physics objects. Stuff we can play with. Oh, yeah. We want to see it again. Can we maximize it?
Yeah. Though I think it did explode.
What do you mean?
I saw it explode. It's gone.
What? Wow.
Let's make sure I set this up right. Flying platform base.
Shouldn't have a collider on it.
Doesn't need that.
It needs the platform mover, but it doesn't need... Does this have a hittable on it at all?
It does not.
Should it? It doesn't necessarily need one, I don't think.
Maybe 20 is way too fast.
Yeah, no, it probably is. Really, that's yeah, for sure. It's not using add force. It's like I think it just moves it that much every frame. Oh, it's having trouble. Oh. It probably has something to do with the physics joints you got on it, right?
Let's have a look here.
Because where are the joints attached?
This should be
Continuous dynamic interpolate?
yeah.
Yeah. Everything should be continuous dynamic interpolate.
Is kinematic, is that going to cause any problems for us?
No, it should be. I think it has to be kinematic, right? Unless you want it to be subject to force. It doesn't use gravity, pretty sure.
That's true.
Where are the joints that anchor it? Are they attached to that top?
The platform is a rotational joint that's attached to the anchor.
And the anchor is attached to the rigid
moves
body?
up and down. That's attached to the flying platform.
Which has the rigid body.
Which has a rigid body.
Hmm.
The anchor also has a rigid body.
What's the...
Which...
The anchor also has a rigid body? Yeah, I guess it has to have the joints attached. It's kinematic as well?
I don't think it should be.
But you want to interpolate and continuous. Yeah. Continuous dynamic, yeah. I went way down the rabbit hole trying to figure out the differences between continuous dynamic, all that jazz. Yeah. Is it there? Oh no, it's way over there. Okay, well maybe not as easy as all that. It's having a time. I'm gonna go see if I can find it. There's parts of it.
That's interesting.
It's probably how we're moving it is wrong.
What are you using to move it?
I don't know. But check out the platform mover. Move towards vector 3.move towards, and then my rigid body.move position, which should be fine. That should interpolate and run the interpolation through. I don't know. Could maybe turn that down further. I don't know. What's this sphere collider? What's that for? It's deactivated. You want that mesh renderer for sure. Wait, what was that?
That's just so I could see where they are. If I want to.
Okay. Well.
Here's a question.
Maybe new things aren't quite as easy as we'd like.
Well, it's just a matter of figuring out what's going on with the joints.
Yeah. You've definitely built a lot more expertise with physics joints than maybe most humans. Like, I'm sure there's people out there with specialized Unity knowledge that are better with physics joints than you, but like I'd say you're in the top.
There's a percentile.
Yeah, the top 25, top 10 percentile of humans using knowledge about Unity.
There you go.
Hey! Is it moving at all though? I don't think it's moving at all.
It seems to be moving, but it does seem to be stable.
Yeah, you clip into the ground. Wow. Hey, come on. Come on. No. That's not fair. Maybe turn the move speed up?
Now that it's stable?
Now that it's stable, yeah. Let's turn the move speed up. Let's see what happens.
Where's the end anchor, though? Yeah, that's why it's not moving.
Oh, that's why it's not moving. Just, yeah, bring that there. Okay. Wicked. How long did that take? Is it working?
10 minutes?
Oh, no, it's not working. It is moving that way.
It is moving that way.
But the joints don't seem to want it to work. Can we disable the joint that just moves it up and down? That's just on the y-axis, right? That's the base joint that's attached to.
What's that joint? I'm gonna just turn this up a little bit in the mass.
And see.
A lot in the mass and see how
See
that
what
interacts.
happens. Because move position shouldn't... Oh, yeah! It's moving! It's going!
Interesting.
Like,
Interesting.
It seems like these have forgotten where to be. Like the propellers have forgotten where to be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to touch it. It's spicy stuff. Huh. Huh. Well, I think the point is... Oh, it's fixing itself.
It's righting its wrongs.
It's righting itself. Can I get on it now? Do you think?
Is it also moving its rotation?
I bounced off it hard. Is what also moving its rotation? The platform?
Yeah.
No. No. That's the...
Oh God.
That's something. Which physics joint did we establish? Is the right one? Is the right rigid body? We should make sure it's the right rigid body. Look, if we can get this thing added in before 1, then I'll be like, yes.
We should stick with it for sure.
We should.
Why not? Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out.
This is connected to the anchor, which is good.
What's the anchor connected to? The flying platform. And the flying platform has... They all three of them have a different rigid body?
Platform's connected to the anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor's connected to the platform. Flying platform shouldn't be connected to anything.
It doesn't have a joint at all.
Let's make this massive too. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Better. It was better. Yeah, I deserve that.
It's a miracle of goblin science. They've been trying to achieve this for decades.
It's fun. Like, oh, it's stabilizing. It's stabilizing. Get on it. Get on it. I think if we just, can we just lock all the physics joints on it? Because I think it'll work. It won't be all bobbly and wobbly, but I think it will move, be a proper moving platform. And then we know, that's the problem is the joints.
Yeah, we can try that.
Or limit them even. Maybe they don't need to be free. I know it's nice to be able to tilt it to 50 degrees if you really bounce on it, but it's a little wobbly still. What's it doing? It seems to be separating. That's really interesting.
It's gotta do with these guys then.
They have a rigid body. They have a platform connected. That's the
That's
this
joints.
platform, not the big platform, not their platform, right?
Do these need?
Can you click them? The platforms?
These are just mesh.
So they get a rigid body from here. They get this rigid body.
Yeah. These maybe they don't need this fixed joint, because they're
just connected. What's that fixed joint even doing? Okay, I'm gonna let you sort. I'm just gonna use the washroom.
yeah.
I'll be right back. Hey, Shaggy. How you do? How you do, buddy? Yeah, I'm a good dog. No, you go wait down here. You stuck. Wait with Joel. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah, so it's locked except on the y-axis, so it has some up and down float. There's something going on that when you move the base level, something rotationally is happening. I don't quite understand. I think it might have to do with these fixed joints. I've always had a little bit weird behavior with fixed joints. So I'm going to try to take them out of the hierarchy so they're not parented to that. I don't think this is going to work, but you never know unless you try, so. See that very interesting.
Did you figure it out?
No.
Nope.
We might have to tackle that one another day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's kind of arrogant to be like, weird, and just throw it in the middle of the stream. That's how good we are. That looks alright.
Yeah, this is not my thing. Platform.
Oh. This is just a normal platform. You might have to do it by animating the joint constraints rather than using my platform mover. Like, my platform mover was really, really, really freaking dirty. Yeah.
It should work if you move that base rigid body.
Yeah, It should?
Yeah, Unity's physics system is incredibly fun to work with.
Yeah.
And I have a lot more to learn about it. Like, every time I think I know how physics joints work in Unity, I get surprised by something like that.
By something else.
And I have to go and learn more about it. But usually I'm able to get results that are like after like 2 hours of fiddling.
Man, this guy's name is Matt Brown.
Any relation to Mark Brown?
Oh, is it Mark Brown? I thought the guy was Matt Brown. So I was like, oh my god, we are graced by royalty. But we are still.
I still feel graced.
I still feel graced by your presence, Matt. Welcome.
Or if you do know Mark Brown, then you know.
I get the sense. I watched a big chunk of his stream for of him streaming for the last game jam. I get the sense that he might be a kind of guy who like is more interesting to watch. And I don't know if I want to meet him. Don't meet your heroes. No, I don't. Yeah. Physics dev is pretty great, and it's been a heck of a process to get here. We've both learned like so much about Unity.
You know what we can do though? That'll be easy.
That'll be make the goblins big.
We can put a sack ball on a string and play with it.
Okay, cool. Let's make a tether ball. Let's make a tether ball real quick.
We can do that.
Yeah, let's remove that floating platform. Let's pretend we just didn't do that. Like the last 20 minutes of this stream, gone. Yeah. It's out. We're not doing it.
We're on ropes. Do we have one already?
Yeah, there's a hanging sack ball. Yeah.
Does it have the good settings?
I don't know if it's got the good settings. It's old. Like it was one of the first things you did once you made ropes. You were like, I'm gonna put a sack ball on a string. It's got rope body settings.
Let's see. If it's already in, then I don't have to do anything.
Oh no, you have to do something.
Yeah.
It's not having a good time.
Didn't like that.
It's not having a good time at all. That rope's just zinging around.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna do this.
Do you think you need to... Part of what might be happening is because they're both hittables. Like, I think it needs to be all one obstacle that has its own settings. Because otherwise the rope is going to collide with the sack ball, and they're going to keep adding force to each other, right? You get an infinite feedback loop.
If they're both obstacles, they shouldn't collide.
Really?
Obstacles don't collide with obstacles.
Ah.
Which is not probably how we want to do it. But
that might be fine. That can't be true though. Because the sack ball is on the collision layer. And the rope isn't on the collision layer.
that is true.
Collision should collide with collision.
I just need a...
You might need to just change the layer they're on.
Just grab a configurable joint.
Yeah.
Grab the
Yeah.
last
Matt,
bone.
if you like physics and playing with physics in Unity, and you haven't checked out Puppet Master, Root Motion Dynamics Puppet Master from the Indie Asset Store, that's really what's powering. Like, that's what's making our goblins possible right now. I think it's one of the coolest add-ons I've found. It took some getting used to, but it lets you blend animations with physics simulation, and it's just so neat. It works like magic, and it's just, yeah, it's really cool. So I like to shout out to people who are working hard on the Unity Asset Store, even when Unity is
There we go.
out of favor.
Problems.
No problem. Oh, some problems. Spicy. Ow.
No problems for me. I'm an experienced goblin.
Oh, are you? Are you? Oh, this is the that's kind of the behavior I was talking about, right? It's calmed itself. It's calmed itself because the rope, the sack ball hits the rope, and then the rope is like, oh, I gotta add a ton of force, and the rope is really light, so you get this kind of. I kind of like that, you know in Futurama, the Blurns ball, where the baseball's on a big tether. That's what we've invented here. This is.
Okay, just so that doesn't happen.
Just switch.
I think No, I don't want to lock them.
No, you don't.
These need to rotate.
Just put the sack ball on the obstacle layer. That's it. That's all you do. Yeah. You should have probably said for this object only, but we're just gonna.
We want all the colliders in it.
At the end of this stream, we will undo all our changes.
Yeah.
Because there you go.
Just messing around.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's what we want. I want to hang from it. No, I'm gonna hang from you, actually. Come on.
Okay, well, let me hang from it then.
I can't. I can't do that. You're gonna punch me? I'm holding your face. You want to punch a guy who's holding your face? I just. Fine. Go play with the sack ball. Yeah, that was bound to happen eventually. It didn't help it stop being a balloon ball when it Oh yeah, and like it's just in so many places at once. I think it was the rope that knocked me out there.
Yeah.
Because the rope is.
Here, let's just. I think some limits on the rotation is all it needs.
No, honestly, I think that this kind of behavior, we just need to enforce a hard speed limit. You know, we need to be like, hey, if your velocity magnitude is over 1,000 at the end of a fixed update, maybe just clamp that to 1,000. You know, so just nothing ever gets so fast that it can't really calculate where it's supposed to be anymore. I was playing Heave Ho with some of my friends. I don't know if you played Heave Ho. We played Heave Ho.
We played some.
Some Heave Ho. So Heave Ho is it's a 2D Unity physics game where you use the L and R buttons to grab onto things, right? And we made a chain, right? And we managed to glitch out the chain, and we got the exact same kind of janky bouncing around behavior that Unity gets when it can't figure out where to position things in relation to a joint. And I'm happy it's not just an us problem, really. Like it's
that's a Unity physics.
It is a Unity physics thing.
There we go. That's what we wanted.
Well, we can get that to spaz out. I guarantee if we grab onto it and
but
give it a pull.
It's not separating from the rope.
Not yet. Like if you give it a little tug, it will.
I think we're good.
You think you're good?
Yeah. I think it's stable.
Really? Maybe. Maybe it's stable. Kick it. Give it a good kick.
Okay. Hold it steady. I feel like Charlie Brown.
Okay. No, I won't pull it away. I promise. I won't pull it away. Yeah! I managed to hold it stable because I'm so strong. Oh, yeah. I got it. I got clunked.
Yep. This works. New game mode.
Tetherball?
Let's go.
Do you think you could calculate how many times it's rotated around the pole?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then, like, if the rope gets wrapped all the way, that's how you win tetherball? I've never played tetherball. I just know.
That is how tetherball works.
That is how tetherball works?
I was able to separate it by...
by doing... But it's coming back.
It's stabilizing.
It's stabilizing.
That is not something you want to get hit by right now.
I'm jumping up there. Oh, yeah. It loops your body.
Yeah, hard speed limit would solve that.
A hard speed limit, I think, would solve like a lot of these kind of physics problems. We've done enough tweaking of settings that it's not usually a problem, but like when we start adding stuff in, just a hard speed limit, just like, you know, the max any physics object can go. I'm surprised that's not just a feature in the physics options. Like maybe it's not a thing for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
But it'd be nice, and we have the capacity to add it because anything that we want to physics interact with, we got a custom script on.
Yeah.
Hittable whatever, like hittable obstacle, hittable puppet piece, hittable puppet. You know, these walls are not springy walls. You noticed?
No.
They are just hard walls.
They're rigid.
They are rigid walls.
So, real quick, let's tie 2 sack balls together.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm in. You'll have to flip them off the obstacle layer and deconnect the joint here. So what do you want to make? What's your next thing? Like the next thing I want to see in the game is a big open level with like some big half pipes and
yeah, good
like,
place to practice your speed.
Yeah, where you can get going really fast and like maybe it's got like some big banked turns and honestly I just want to steal a level from Descenders. I want to steal one of the procedurally generated levels from Descenders. I want to make that with goblins. So you could like sprint down a hill and run into a tree. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a really neat thing to see. I want to get the bombs back into the game. I think I want to make them like get set off by collisions sometimes, like have a low chance of getting set off by collisions, and have a way to like respawn bombs and have bombs come back out, because I think the explosions are a lot of fun, and being able to rocket jump yourself, that's another high skill ceiling move.
That should work.
That should work. Looks like it works. No,
we're going this way.
Okay, fine, we'll go this way. If we put these in the hole, it'll cause a really big problem.
Yeah, that won't be good.
I think we should try it, because I'm curious. It feels like a fun experiment, you know?
I'm taking them both. Ow!
Alright, we're experimenting now. Here we go. Yeah. That wasn't as bad as I thought.
It's gonna stabilize.
You think it will stabilize?
I think so.
Oh, no, not if it goes in there. It did
That's
stabilize.
No.
It did stabilize.
If we
Oh, I didn't mean to pull you over by the
can we
leg.
clothesline somebody with the rope if we
Everybody,
coordinate?
hey! Perf? Perf?
Hello, Perf.
Hello! We also love physics games. Like, in case that wasn't clear.
You grab one and I'll grab the other, and we'll try to clothesline some guys with this rope.
Yeah.
That should be doable, right?
There really aren't enough of them. I don't think there are enough of them.
I think there's a wave coming.
You think there's a wave coming? You think there's a bunch of people? I've seen a few other active ragdoll games actually that look really sweet. Do you remember that one we saw? That they were almost all made of primitives, but they were like flipping around, and it was all procedural animation, and it was like a combat thing.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. I wish I could remember the name of it.
It's like heavy metal or something on YouTube.
Heavy metal.
Oh, I can swing this. I can swing this whole thing.
You can swing the whole thing? Like a mace?
If I get it going.
If you're really moving, I'm gonna kick it. I like how much how physical that rope is. I would have thought that maybe that rope would like clip through things because it's got a smaller collider, you know? But I guess that
doing good.
I guess that continuous dynamic collision detection works, you know? Yo!
Oh, God.
This way! Follow me! Oh no! We're going in the pit.
I'm holding on, so.
Nice. Good luck. Good luck to you.
It didn't work for me.
You're fine, actually.
No, I died.
Hey, the ball's still having a fun time out there.
Check out my attack.
It's not as good as just running fast.
But it is cooler.
It is cooler. God, how could I have known? It could have been cooler. One other thing, like, I really wish we got in, we didn't quite get into it, is just closing the goblin's hands when they're grabbing something.
Yeah.
I think it would look great if that's all we had. I like how you can grab them by here. I think the joke when you have two of them tied together like this, the sack ball joke, is like extra extra poignant. You know, if people like that joke,
It needs no statement.
because I like that joke. You know.
If they go back
My sense
together.
of humor stopped developing at some point. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. I really like how they. So I guess the last thing we got to do, I kind of want to. Maybe we should talk about what we want to get out of our playtest. Right, this phase.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna play the game, which please play please play our game.
Eager to hear what you think.
Yeah, eager to hear what you think. It's a character controller right now. It's a very versatile, we think, character controller that lets you interact with physics objects and gives you a feeling of control, a good feeling of control. Like you know, you fall over, you lose control of your goblin briefly, but it's pretty easy to land on your feet. You get up and get going real fast again. And there's lots of different moves you can make and you can do. I'm interested to know how the performance compares to the last build, because there's definitely a lot more going on in this build.
More calculations.
There's more calculations. We have like a nav mesh in for the NPC guys, so you can see that they'll try to return to their post. Once you knock them too far away from their post, they'll try to come back. So that's some overhead. There's honestly a lot more overhead just on your jump calculations. There's a lot more overhead doing calculations to try to rotate the goblin's hips to be in line with the ground when you first jump. So yeah, a lot more overhead, especially with the 4-player split screen. Like, that's definitely expensive to render the scene 4 times.
And currently untested.
Is not cheap. So that's the kind of that's one of the kinds of feedback I think we really want to get out of this playtest. Like, if you have a chance to play it, especially if you played the last build on like an older machine or an older PC, I want to know how this build runs for you. And if you're like, no, it doesn't run, sorry. Like,
we'll have to do some optimization.
We'll have to do some optimization. It's kind of the cost of progress.
My feeling is that it won't be too bad.
It probably won't be too bad, and it definitely not all of it is more expensive than it used to be, right? So the calculation that we're doing to get the goblin's momentum is like 46 lines of code long. But believe it or not, I think it's cheaper than it used to be, which was like more than that. I think I found some efficiencies there. So I'd like to know how it runs. Obviously, I want to know any major breaking bugs. I want to know any minor bugs that you find, that you think you spot. Because there are a lot of bugs. That's kind of just how playtesting works, you know, like. And I know some of them. I think I know most of the bugs that still exist, and all of them were deemed minor enough that we could get away with putting the build out there. It's enough. It's enough. We bring you these goblins free of charge, and yeah.
Yeah, I just hope people have a lot of fun with it.
I'd like to know how people approach it and play it without kind of knowing what the controls are and stuff. We've had
there's no tutorial.
We've had some people like who aren't gamers try it, and you know, we were pleasantly surprised with how much they were able to do, and the fact that they were able to have fun with it at all.
Even if you don't quite know how to play, I think you can
bump around well enough. So that's really what I like. I just want.
I want people to have as much fun as I have with it. So
yeah, and I think this is the first time the game has been fun. Like, our last build was funny. I think it was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was fun. This
had
build,
pockets of fun.
This build is. Obviously, again, bias, but I think it's fun.
Yeah.
And
two sack balls tied together is fun.
Two sack balls tied together is fun. Maybe that's how Sacker is just played, you know?
It could definitely be a variation.
It's harder to... You can't give it like a shove and have it go to the end. Let go of me, please?
No. I've got plans for you. Ow.
Let go of me. Let go of me, please. Oh, I knocked myself out. Did you get knocked out too?
No, I'm okay.
Oh boy. Nice.
Okay, one last thing we'll do. Just because.
And then we'll wrap
We
up.
have the potential
We'll wrap up.
to do it.
Okay. What do you want to do? What's your mad thought?
We'll take set pieces. What's it called? Flag post? That's what it's called.
Maybe. Yeah. Whoa, what's that big collider?
That's the soccer.
Cool. Cool. I didn't know how I had no idea how you were doing that, really. Because I have no curiosity. and I let you add stuff to the game, and I'm like, okay. Joel knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna look. What are you doing? What mad science is this? I was thinking of making the rope just a little thicker. Oh, you made it a lot thinner. Why are you doing this? Oh no.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be. It is. You want to You want to build a clothesline you can run into?
It's a catapult.
You're right. It's gonna work.
It should work.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. All right, let's build the catapult.
It should work.
This is our grand finale for our dev stream here. I gotta get going pretty soon.
I think these need to not have the horns on them, probably.
Yeah, we'll just undo all the changes at the end of this.
Yes.
Stream.
This is just prototyping.
Rapid prototyping.
And I liked the joint we had on this. I'm taking that joint. That worked well for me.
Yeah, we're gonna take. I think we're gonna take a week to figure out kind of our next milestones and where we want to be in a month. I don't really want to wait another 3 months to push another build.
No,
Really,
I don't think
I'd like to make some changes, maybe make a new level, put in some mini games, and like push something out in a month that just does some little fixes, gets the items back in. It'd be really nice to get the items back in.
Yeah.
I'm missing them. I'm missing the bombs. I'm missing the clubs. They work, but the animations are all kind of garbage for them because they were made before we were doing the motion capture thing, and they need to be faster. Like we just need to make them snappier,
fast,
make them
punchy.
faster and punchier. What else? Yeah. So we'll figure out what our next milestones are. We'll post some stuff in the Discord, and we'll keep plugging away. But yeah, like I feel like it's time to make a game.
Yeah.
It's time to make a game. We wanna take our goblin toy and we wanna turn it into a goblin game.
Make sure all this is set up right.
I don't know. I'm just trusting you. Huh, excuse me.
It's good to me. So we just need to slingshot ourselves with this.
Okay. Give it a good pull. That's pretty great.
I think we'll get it better if I pull you back.
Okay.
And then I'll let go.
Okay. I seem to have both hands on it. Okay.
This will be better.
Okay. Okay. You let go. It needs to be more springity. Can we just like increase the elasticity on the rope?
Yes.
Like I know that might have unforeseen consequences, but I feel like that.
Yes, I think we can do that.
Just make it more elasticy.
Yeah.
These configurable joints. There's like all the other joint types. I think at the end of the day are just configurable joints in the background. That Unity's like, I'm gonna give you some fewer options so you're not overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But all joints, you can make any joint type with a configurable joint if you know where to look. It's not angular, it's linear. You want linear spring, I think. Linear limit spring. No?
I'm just gonna set it to free on the Y.
Oh, okay. What's that mean?
With a large drive.
That's a lot of spring. No, you need to be 1 order of magnitude higher for you.
Just add a 0.
Yo, get up there! Get up there! Okay. I'd like to just scale up the hand colliders a little bit. It should be easier to grab stuff like this, you know? I got it.
There we go.
I should have let go. But the good news is we know it works.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You gotta clear the soccer pit. That's
You gotta with your catapult.
That's the assignment here.
No! Alright. It's hard to grab things. I got it. Alright.
I'll help you.
Oh, you're gonna help me. Okay, you help me. Alright, catapults are fun and pretty easy to make.
Yeah, I think we're in a great position to start making fun stuff.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the next step. I'm a little too high to get grounded, so you'll have to pull me here. You'll have to help me with this one. A little too high up on the rope, you know? Alright. I don't think that was enough. Really.
I think I know one thing we can do.
Okay, one more thing. Why not another 0?
Sure.
Oh.
It's gonna be very rigid.
Rigid? Oh yeah, look, it's like stretched taut.
I'm curious what's gonna happen here.
Do you think it will be able to pull it down?
Maybe not.
Oh yeah, we can. You pull me now. Can you get my ankles?
Yeah.
Come on.
I can get you.
Come on. Oh, so close. This is the best I could do, really. Nice. All right, you only need one. You only need one ankle to catapult me. Oh no.
You need to get grounded.
You can't get grounded. Oh no. I'm trying.
Got it.
Okay, excellent. I don't think it's a better catapult this way.
No. But maybe somewhere in between.
Well, that's all. That's all there is. That's all there is.
Let me just.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm gonna half all of these, and then it'll be perfect.
Of course. We learned something about the rules. You know, everyone knows the rule of doubling or halving, right? You can either double a value or half a value, because then no sense in doing anything part way, right?
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of benefit we've learned in orders of magnitude.
10 times.
10 times. 10 times the value.
For because sure know if it's working.
That's it. I want a catapult like that. 10 times, you for sure know what it's working, and if you ever need, like, I don't know what this value really does, just multiply it by 10, and you'll probably figure it out pretty quick. Yes. Okay. I'm holding on to you. You're holding on to me. Oh. Whoops. I got it. Although I'll need you to grab my legs. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can stop swinging. Okay. You let go when it starts dribbling.
One more change I'll make.
Okay, one more change.
And then, it'll be done.
Masterpiece. Ship it. Done. All done.
These already are quite high. Double them.
Double them? What do those do?
It's just the drive on the spring for the posts.
Oh, on the posts. So the posts are springing.
Yeah. I think the posts we're eating a lot of the...
You got it? You got it? Just come down a little lower. Oh,
yeah, you got me.
I got you.
So
I want the other.
launch me.
I just want the other foot, man. Okay,
There you
I got
go.
him.
Well, you kind of twisted me.
Go! Oh, so close. Alright, I'm up. I got it. You really do need to...
You need a buddy.
You need a buddy. You need a buddy. This isn't a solo activity. You got me by the crotch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd be offended, but goblins don't get offended. It's in rough housing. Even if it's below the belt, they're okay with that. Yeah,
There it is.
that's the launch. Yeah, we made a catapult. That's a whole game mode.
That's 30 minutes. Not even.
Yeah. Well, we made some other stuff in this time too. So there you go. We got a launch. We're ready to go. We're ready to just start making physics stuff.
I could have swung on this too.
And get a really good steam built up.
Okay, I'll help you launch one more.
Yeah, help me launch one more time. I like it. I don't want to swing on it. I want a good launch, a really good launch.
I was a little late.
It's fine. I cleared the pit. I cleared it. I only had to jump. I only had to pogo jump once.
Okay, you launch it, and then we'll be
Actually, is a problem. Just like I just spent the last hour jumping around, and I didn't actually write any scripts. I got you by the knees. I hope that I can reach the ground and get grounded.
If we both swing,
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, I'm in the ground. All right. We can get a launch. Oh! Nice. This thing is fun.
It's very fun.
I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm really proud of all the work you've done and all the work I've done, and it's been like an absolute honor to make this with you.
Bro.
And
it wouldn't happen without you.
no, it's something we can only do together. Really. And honestly, it's been incredibly rewarding. Best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Never made anything so cool.
So much fun. Yeah. And we're just getting started. So, thank you.
Expect a lot more of this.
Thank you to everybody who popped in to check out our stream. Double thank you if you find a PC and go give this build a test.
Yeah. Next build will have this in it.
Next build will have one of these for sure. Maybe a better version of this.
Oh yeah, we'll polish it up.
Maybe like a little lower. Like if it's low enough that you could just grab the thing and pull back, you know?
I'm doing it.
Okay. We're not quite done yet.
that's yeah.
Yeah. I'm really, really happy.
It's really good.
Very, very, yeah, it's just good.
Okay. This is the last thing.
This is the last thing we're doing. You just sunk them into the ground?
Yeah.
Because now you can do it yourself. But I think if you get help... See, it works. Next time we'll make the goblins better. Because...
Yeah.
that was a fun one we discovered.
That messed me up.
I think I'm actually fine. Can't really get as much of a spring off it.
Yeah, I think it's because they're pivoting under the ground. There.
Because they're pivoting under the ground? Maybe kind of like a best of both worlds. Like the rope needs to be attached high up, but needs to be like anchored in the middle. It needs to be lower or something. Maybe a rope isn't the thing. Maybe it's just we need like one strict, stiff bar. Oh, you can really launch yourself with it.
I think
to get the height, you know.
Yeah, maybe it just needs to be on the hill to walk down.
Oh yeah. Here, you need help?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm helping you. Stop trying to ruin it for me. Go! That's it. That's the launch. You hit the barrier.
Okay.
You know, like a big. You have a big square screen with like glass panes in it,
Yeah.
or like big X'd off boards through the middle, and you just launch your goblin clean through it and have it smash.
Oh,
That would
awesome.
it'd feel great, and then you could put paint points on them, and you could have a little catapult mode. You can grab the goblins at the end, and you respawn them, so you just get to catapult again. Like I don't know, the world's our oyster. We're just gonna keep making this game.
Just a series of mini games now. I mean, it's really fun for the goblin to interact with the world. So
Yeah.
we just need to incentivize it.
Yeah. And even though it's a little different than what we planned for the game to be initially, I think that might just be part of game dev.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something that small teams have an easier time with than larger teams. Like, large teams, you need to get a bunch of people on the same page, and they all have to be working off the same design document, right? And you need to make sure that everybody who contributes, gets their contribution in, and that nothing's wasted. But it also means that, like, if something's not working, they might not be able to pivot away from it. Yeah, I mean, that's something I've learned, is that I'm gonna listen to the game I'm making when it's like, hey, man, I don't want to be that. I'd like to do something. I'd like to be a different game. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I've said everything I need to say. I've done a lot of talking. I'm very happy.
Very happy.
Very happy. Super proud.
And we hope that it makes you happy too.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Someone play it, please. 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 That'd be great. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, and as always, watch out for goblins.
For sure.